U.S. offers Poland rare loan of $2 billion to modernize its military.
Here's a summary of the article.
Washington. The Biden administration announced Monday that it is offering a $2 billion loan to Poland, which has been a hub for weapons going into Ukraine, to support the allies' defense modernization. The State Department said in a statement that Poland is a stalwart ally of the U.S. whose security is vital to the collective defense of NATO's eastern flank, and that such funding is reserved for Washington's most important security partners. The U.S. government is also providing Warsaw up to $60 million for the cost of the loan in foreign military financing, which would support urgent procurements of defense articles and services from the United States, the State Department said. The $60 million is a loan subsidy meant to ensure that Warsaw can secure favorable terms for the loan. Poland has been a staunch supporter of Ukraine since Russia's full-scale invasion of the country, handing over large numbers of its own tanks, fighter jets and other equipment. Amid the spat, Poland's Prime Minister Mateusz Morawiecki said his country was no longer sending any more weapons to Ukraine. U.S. officials have sought to play down the spat, praising Poland's role in helping Ukraine and noting that it is in Poland's strategic interest for Ukraine to prevail against Russia.
This post received a score of 6,000, with an upvote ratio of 96%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
It's a bargain, we're going to lend him the money to buy our equipment.
Poland shows signs of slowing support to Ukraine due to concerns about its own military strength. U.S. hands Poland $2 billion and nods knowingly.
Poland hands the $2 billion right back to the U.S. Mike, the system works.
It's like getting a no-interest loan from the car dealership's finance company.
It's the U.S. Mike's version of Toyotathon.
Interoperability. We bought HIMARS, Abrams, Apache and so much more. We have K2s, it's a lot of kit and it all has to play nice with NATO. Poland's the spearhead facing Russia now. Should Ukraine fall, we will go to war to save ourselves and the Baltic states. So yeah, it's money very well spent.
Poland remembers all the history of Russia's atrocities on their soil. They are hell-bent on never letting that happen again.
Yeah, if Poland goes to war, I'm not sure there's going to be much of Russia left for NATO to deal with. They've been wishing a motherfucker would ever since Russia attacked Ukraine.
Greater than they've been wishing a motherfucker would ever since Russia attacked Ukraine. Have they really? Like as a country on the whole? Because I've heard over the last decade they've gotten pretty factious.
There's a troublingly fishy vein in some of their political discourse right now, sure, but it's not like open conflict with an easily demonized enemy is the kind of thing pro-FA wouldn't love. It just so happens that, in this instance, it's also a regressive, authoritarian state.
This is like getting your financing from the dealership.
Money well spent. Poland is worth supporting and fighting for.
Spent. It's not like America's most influential companies won't get it right back.
Yeah, just taxpayer money being funneled to more rich people. It doesn't matter who the taxpayers are, lol. Rubes.
In this case it's effectively Polish taxpayer money, because Poland will take on $2 billion of debt.
Can I get like $200 to modernize my pantry?
What are you going to eat next week then?
Pumpkin spice everything.
Best we can do then is a stipend of $200 million to buy some tanks if you want.
The new powerhouse in Europe.
GDP gains over the last 20 years point in that direction.
Fun fact. Poland polls higher in having a positive opinion of the U.S. than any U.S. state.
So does Vietnam, interestingly enough.
The US and Vietnam have one thing that brings them together despite massive disagreements on politics and human rights issues, and that thing is called, we hate China, and that's a powerful motivator. LMAO.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.